Just over a month ago, I saw a press release which stated that Finnair's current CCO, Juha Järvinen, is leaving Finnair to join Virgin Atlantic. Now, this was a press release from Virgin Atlantic welcoming Juha as the new Chief Commercial Officer and sharing the new. What was interesting though was that just after the Virgin Atlantic press release hit my inbox, I got a press release sharing his contributions to the airline in the past 7 years, from cargo to expanding in China. What's interesting about this is that most of the time you will see executive departures from one airline to another, and you will see a press release from the airline acquiring this new talent, but almost never from the airline recognizing the fact that they've actually made a difference. Everyone from Arwood, who's moving from Malaysia Airlines to WestJet right now, to many other executives who have times moved from one airline to the other. You will never see make a public announcement about this like Finnair is doing. There's something deeper here. It's not just a coincidence. And that's something I discovered when I was writing my book Soar. In Soar, I've got a full chapter on Finnair, and I was pleasantly surprised to know that Finnair possibly has the world's most qualified or educated staff. In fact, they've got a monk and a priest, and not just doctors. So how do you inspire such educated staff who probably being poached from around the world, getting offers from around the world? How do you inspire them to work for you? And the answer, as I discovered when I did my interviews, lies in trust. Finnair management completely trusts its staff to do the right thing in the interests of the company. Even though there may not be a particular need right now or instant ROI visible right now, let's say from a marketing effort. Helena Kartinen, who recently retired as a flight attendant, in my book Soar, Helena wanted to underprivileged kids in India. It had nothing to do with Finnair or a destination that it flew to. But when Helena went to the management said, sure, we trust you to do the right thing. And ultimately, little kids dancing in Finnair costumes, really, the video was viewed all over the place. Coming back to Juha and his case in point. What's interesting is, because the airline has this mutual trust, they know it's going to build on the contributing to it right now or immediately in the future. And that's a little bit about airline marketing, because airlines that do well as brands don't just delight customers, they inspire employees. And Finnair, I think, has a tough time because of its highly qualified and well-educated staff. And this example just shows that bestowing trust in its key executives and staff, it's really nice to see how they have denouncing Juha's departure, because again, it's not something we see very often. What you think about this episode, about some of my thoughts on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, or YouTube. Meanwhile, you guys have a fantastic day, and I will catch you tomorrow. Till then, have a great one. Bye bye.